One of the things I love about Montclair is that we've got people from all over the world. In my experience, there's no better way to get to know someone than eating the food that brings them home. So let's cook up special dishes with the people that make up the fabric of our campus.
Joshua Sanchez, take 2.
Hi, my name is Joshua Sanchez. I am a senior here at Montclair State, and I am studying nutrition and food science. What led me here to Montclair was an adventure worth remembering for a lifetime, and I got that by being able to study abroad in South Korea. Today I will be cooking Kimchi Jjigae with President Koppell, and I chose this dish because it reminds me of my time in South Korea. It reminds me of the people, the connections, and the flavors of that beautiful country. And I can't wait to taste how this turns out.
Okay, we're here in the kitchen. Joshua, what are we going to be cooking today?
Today we will be cooking Kimchi Jjigae. We are going to start with prepping the ingredients.
Okay.
Spring onions and garlic. Let's start with spring onions to begin with. You can start off by removing its root, just a simple line. And then with that, we're just going to slightly crush it to release all the aromas and everything.
Okay.
It can look messy, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then just basically try to put it into small bite-sized pieces. It doesn't matter how it is, as long as it's small, whether in half or in slices. How you were doing is perfectly fine.
I don't have the knife skills you do. I used to. I once upon a time was more skilled. But
Tell me about it.
I worked in a restaurant. I was a chef. Like when I was in college, I spent one summer working in a restaurant. I was pretty good.
Oh, nice.
And my favorite thing was just to make stuff up.
Oh, what?
I was not a recipe follower.
Oh, same here.
All right, so well, we're following your recipe today, but maybe one day we'll get together and we'll invent something.
Sounds nice.
So how did Korean food get to be your thing?
So it started when I cooked a little bit before studying abroad. I believe it was 2 years ago, 2024 spring semester. That's when I studied abroad. I went there March, and I returned at the end of June, around that time.
Was it a good experience?
Amazing.
Yeah.
It was great.
What were you doing while you were there?
I was studying abroad.
Oh, okay. So you were in school?
In school, yes, with the partnership of Montclair.
Yep.
I went to the University of Seoul.
Right.
And it was wonderful. My key takeaways were the people, the memories. I guess let me get to how I got to this thing.
Yeah.
It started in this one restaurant in Dongdaemun, which is... It's in the capital of Seoul.
Yeah.
I wanted to eat like a local. That's how you get the best food.
Sure.
I don't care so much about the Michelin star or like where do foreigners recommend. I just want to go. All right, where do the older people? They know where they're going.
Yep.
I originally was going to get another some blood sausage soup, but they didn't have it. I'm like, oh, okay, that sucks.
Right.
So then I'm like, all right, let me get some kimchi jjigae. I've made it before a couple times, but let me see what it's all about. And I ordered it, and I just really, I loved it. Next, the garlic.
Okay. So was it related to your degree program, the study abroad?
So I study nutrition and food science.
Okay.
And they had no specific program for that because most of Korea focuses on business, innovation, more tech stuff.
Right.
And honestly, I just wanted
You wanted the international experience.
I wanted the international experience.
Yeah.
I wanted something to remember. Now it's just adding, I guess, the ingredients to the pot. I brought over here some gochugaru, which is essentially Korean chili flakes.
Yep.
They're powdered.
Yep.
They taste different from those. I believe those are Italian style. You can just smell it, and there's a difference.
Oh yeah. No, I have. I was looking at them. I was like, those just look like red peppers.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a little sweet.
Yep.
I don't know about smoky, but it's different.
Yeah. Here, I'll let you put the
And
right quantity in.
Perfect. It's already pre-measured.
Oh, okay, there you go.
2 tablespoons already
Okay.
over here. And then the next ingredient would be the pork belly that we already have. You want to go and add it?
All right. Do we want to cook it? Do you want to saute it first, or we're just gonna cook it in the stew?
Before, I would try to saute it, add some color to it and
Yeah.
everything. They just put it over there.
Oh, that's interesting.
And they want the star of the show to be the kimchi itself.
Got it.
And so as to not overpower the other things, and the result will speak for itself.
Okay.
So we're gonna add it over
buy
here. All right. And then after that, we can just add the entire tofu over here. They
right.
would add it into they would cut it into slices, everything in there.
You're not gonna cut it up?
We're gonna cut it up
Oh,
as
afterwards.
it's going. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want more? Or is that enough?
I think that's more than enough.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to add a little bit of soy sauce.
Are you more interested now in Korean cuisine, or you talked a little bit about learning the practices of how the food was served, and that made an impression on you.
Of
Is that
course.
now incorporated into things you're interested in academically?
Academically speaking, I am more interested in sort of the agriculture. So my concentration is on food system. Basically, farmers we overlook them a lot,
Yeah.
and they do a lot of hard work. They literally make our food and everything. And that's one of the concepts that I'm developing a passion for it and everything.
Yep.
So I would say cooking is a really invested hobby. I'm going to keep on doing it.
Good.
But for career-wise, I might focus more on that.
So tell me a little bit about your story. So how do you end up at Montclair State University interested in food and nutrition studies?
So
Are you from New Jersey?
yes, I was born here and raised here.
What town? Everybody wants to know where in Jersey.
In Union County,
Okay.
in a small town called Roselle.
Okay.
So it started, I would say maybe like 8th grade. I got into a little bit nutrition, cooking, in the food world kind of. I really enjoyed watching videos,
Right.
trying new things out, or like diets, little tips, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then I really got into cooking. Then the pandemic happened, 2020, so I had a lot of free time
Okay,
to start
okay.
cooking. So that me more hands-on, that sort of thing. And then
You somehow managed to do that without eating too much.
I work out a lot to
Okay, there
make
you
sure.
go.
So I really
You've got a strategy.
yeah, I got a strategy. So I can eat a lot, and I have a method of
That's
saying that.
very, very
saying
smart.
lean.
You're thinking ahead. All right, so it's going, it's bubbling, it's starting to smell good. We need to add anything else?
Oh yeah, the kimchi, of course.
Well, that's the star of the show. Okay, so.
Could you grab it for me?
Yep. Here
Thank
we go.
you. So this kimchi, I actually just recently made it. It has around a week that I had made it, that it started to ferment.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little funky.
Yeah.
Ideally, you would want.
Oh, a week is not that old by kimchi standards.
No, it's very young. It's
right.
like a little baby.
Yeah, exactly.
But the whole idea of kimchi jjigae is, why would they make it? Because the way they store kimchi, they would wait until what's it called? It would be prepared in large batches so that during the winter they have some food stores.
Right.
And the longer it stays out in the cold or for storage,
Yep.
it'll get funkier, fermented, and it'll
Yep.
be very difficult to eat just by itself. It's very strong, very
Yep.
potent. And ideally, you want to use that so that the stew itself is the star of the show. It's more concentrated.
Yeah, so what you might have seen is they put it in these clay pots and they bury them in
Yeah,
the
yes,
fields,
I
which
do.
which is totally cool.
Yeah,
And then they just sit there.
Yeah, they put it in a bunch of clay, how you mentioned, and then they have kimchi for all of winter, and I just think that's fascinating.
Yeah, so the thing that I learned when I was in Korea, which I had no idea, I like kimchi a lot too,
Mm-hmm.
but I think of kimchi as that, right? Cabbage that looks like that.
Oh, right.
But it turns out I would go to these dinners and there'd be a table on the side of the room with like 30 bowls of different fermented
Yes.
vegetables. So kimchi is a lot of
Mm-hmm.
different things. We just don't experience the variety of kimchi when we're in the United States. I was blown away by the kimchi pluralism
I
of
agree.
Korea. I don't know if you had that experience too.
Yeah,
And it's smelling really good. Does that look right to you, chef?
it smells perfect.
smells
It smells
good.
perfect.
And so you have a life hack here we're going to use on the rice.
Of course. So this is already pre-cooked.
Yeah.
Usually they would have it separate, steam it by itself.
Right.
I made this yesterday,
Yes.
so it's a little cold. A way that I see Koreans add their rice is they will just plop it
mix
right
it
in
in,
there.
and that'll heat it
then-
right up.
Yeah, the heat from it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to add all of it and it'll soak up.
It's going to be good.
You can bet that.
Yep.
And it'll just soak up all the broth and everything, and then we just garnish with a little bit of green onions, and then we serve.
Perfect. All right, that looks really good.
So, have you tried this dish before?
Yes, can you tell? I kind of like Korean food.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
got you into it?
Well, I was in like you. I had an international experience. I was on a student exchange thing. It's a long story, but Just a few years ago, back in 1988, I was in Korea and I got to really know and love the place, including the food.
Oh, really?
And so it's something that I really like. We've had Korean food. We had the classic bibimbap on our show.
Oh, nice.
Previously, so it's a featured cuisine on Cooking with Koppell. That looks really good.
Oh, thank you.
All right, can't wait to see how it tastes. Let's go sit down. All right, Joshua, let's dig into your masterpiece. We've got our ancient antique clay pot
Of course.
filled with our delicious dish. So,
All right, let me serve you.
You want to ladle it out?
Of course, of course.
Okay.
I will give you a little bit of everything,
Okay.
both broth, rice, pork.
I want everything.
You got a little bit of
I
everything.
need the full flavor experience.
Here we
Yeah.
go. All right.
So you talked about the food, but not how you ended up at Montclair. How did you end up deciding to come here?
So it came down to my interest. So I mentioned how I really wanted to go to
Oh, right, you were thinking about
culinary school, and instead I chose to do something food related.
Right.
And the next best thing that I saw was nutrition.
Yeah.
And that is a field I wanted to do. And well, time, the campus, and a lot of other factors, and I just decided, okay, Montclair seems to be the best choice for me.
Yeah.
So all right, let me go for it. And my introduction to it was a summer bridge program.
Okay.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
About 5 weeks a month-ish that I stayed in campus,
Right.
taking classes, and yeah, ever since then I've been here.
Yeah, and that felt like home because you were doing summer bridge. So
Of course.
it was a nice transition.
A nice little transition,
Yeah,
I'd say.
good. All right, so should we dig in?
Of course.
Very good.
How's it?
It's good. Got a little heat.
A little bit.
Yeah,
It's mainly just hot.
Yeah, temperature hot. So, what did your family think about you going all the way to Korea? Did they were they nervous? Were they excited? Like, what was the reaction to that?
Of course, their parents are going to worry. I should say I'm the oldest, and well, they don't know. I'm like the first experiment. I'm the first person they're going to like figure things out. The first one to go to college, and that should go without saying. So they were nervous, but they kind of have to like accept that I'm an adult now,
Okay.
and slowly let go, not be too attached. And at least my process is like I'm the oldest. I have two other siblings. I should set an example
Yeah.
so that they can follow, or if not, okay, this is what I don't want to do, regardless of what they want to do.
Yeah.
An example. I am a point of reference.
Right. How old are your siblings?
My brother, he is 15.
Okay.
He's the middle child, and then my younger sister, she is 13.
So you're
We're
hopefully
becoming-
you're already selling them on Montclair.
Oh, will I get a commission?
Yeah.
But it's the time to talk about college, what they
Right.
want to do, that sort of thing. At least they have like a little guide,
Oh,
regardless
sure.
of what they have. Like at least they see, okay, he
I
did
can do that,
this,
right.
I can do this,
Right.
or maybe this or that. They have someone to talk to.
Yeah.
I didn't really have that, and I will gladly support them.
Yeah. So you said it quickly, but you mentioned you're the first in your family to go to college. Any things that you didn't expect, or you were like, wow, I had no idea that was what was going to be like to be in college, just because you had no family to help you sort of shape expectations, I guess.
My thought process in just like in anything, have no expectations, because that's how you get disappointment. But just go in there, just silence, observe, see what happens, and having no expectations so that you can see, okay, what's going on. And then for the first year, like, okay, how are professors? How are classes?
Right.
Commuting? Just to test things out. All right, how is it? And then you get into the rhythm of things.
Right.
So at least for me, it helped having no expectation. Just go in there, see what it's about. Can
Right.
you handle it? Other jobs, like responsibility,
Right.
everything adds up. So testing the water, see how you feel. And I think that was
But
like
you felt comfortable testing the waters. As a sense.
yes,
Yeah.
I did my toes, and I
Yeah.
guess I could dive in now.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask the question that every senior hates more than any other question, which is, so do you have any ideas of what's coming next?
Oh, that's a great question.
Right, because you know you want to do something food related.
Yes, food systems,
Right.
farmers, things like that,
Right.
or just like growing food.
That could be it. You could be a farmer for.
Maybe, yes. Time will tell. I don't like to plan so much. Whatever life throws at me, whatever
Yeah.
happens, I'm flexible in that regard.
All right. Well, those are good words to live by. Joshua, thank you for sharing the recipe, talking a bit. This is delicious. You're chowing down. I can see you've got your You've got your mouth full, so we must have done it. We must have done a reasonably good job.
I think so.
Okay, good. Thanks for doing this. It was really a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it. And I'm gonna have another bite too.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching today's episode, and thank you for watching another season of Cooking with Koppell.